If you think that Bruce Wayne should give out all his money, live on a street and fight crime in racks while avoiding police until he eventually discovers an underground secret society, then you probably should play Bomb Simulator instead of the Arkham games. And I admit that the Bomb Simulator is fun, but I will stick with Batman. For years now I've been hearing that Batman is problematic because he's rich. And I had enough. Batman being rich was never an issue, and people who perpetuate this nonsensical take don't really know anything about Batman. I feel like most normies and tourists have a very distorted image of Batman, because what little they know of him comes from the live-action movies. And the movie Batman is a very different Batman.
I won't kill you, but I don't have to save you. NANI?!
The best version of this character outside the comics comes from the animated series and Arkham games. So if you never read a comic book, watched the animated series, or played the Arkham games, you should really shut up before posting absolute nonsense. Bruce Wayne did not become Batman to punch criminals. He did it to save lives, heal Gotham, and make it a better place. He is partially motivated by vengeance, but looking only at that aspect of his character would be an oversimplification. His father, Thomas Wayne, was a doctor, and a good one. His Hippocratic oath compelled him to help anyone, whether they were rich, poor, or criminals. Just like his father before him, Bruce Wayne deeply cares about people and always tries to save as many lives as he can. I think that Batman's core morals and values were heavily influenced by Thomas Wayne. And to be honest, I'm not sure why anyone would even think that Batman terrorized minorities and poor people. You realize that Batman is not the only rich person in Gotham City, there are a lot of them. But Bruce Wayne is the only one who is actually doing something good with his money. Not to mention that the worst villains in Batman the Animated Series are not the supervillains, the so-called poor mentally ill individuals. No, it's actually the rich corrupt people with a lot of power and influence. In the episode called The Forgotten, Batman investigates the disappearance of the homeless people. And I just want to note that the episode begins with a scene of Bruce Wayne helping out in a Dog Street rescue mission. Not only is he its biggest benefactor, but also works as a volunteer. He soon learns that lately homeless men were vanishing out of the streets. So Bruce decides to go undercover. I really like that. It's a shame we don't see more of this in the movies. Bruce wanders the streets in his new disguise, searching for clues until he gets attacked and abducted. He suffers a head trauma that gives him temporary amnesia. I know what you think, but tropes are only as bad as people who use them. In this case, amnesia helps us dive deep into Bruce Wayne's character. After that, he wakes up in a work camp. This guy abducts poor, jobless people and uses them as
prisoners with jobs.
What kind of job? It's long-term employment.
They are all forced to work in his gold mines.
They have to eat, sir.
I have to eat. They have to work.
What a charming fella. At night, Bruce has nightmares, and this is a great scene. We see people on the streets begging Bruce for money. Bruce gives them money, but there comes another person, and another, until they turn into the overwhelming sea of hands. Bruce sheds a single tear as he realizes that no matter how much he will give to the people of Gotham, it will never be enough. Meanwhile, Alfred notices that Bruce is gone.
That's odd. Only vampires loathe daylight more than Batman.
And he conducts a little investigation on his own.
Land, you bucket of bolts!
Your funeral.
Oh dear!
You can always count on Alfred. Bruce remembers his Batman escapes, meets up with Alfred, suits up, and then Batman kicks everyone's ass.
Pete, where are you?
Oh, poor slave drivers. I bet there are plenty of people on X who would feel sorry for them. Batman saves everyone, and I mean absolutely everyone.
Don't let me go!
taste the prison food, you'll wish I had.
And when every prisoner is freed, Bruce Wayne offers them all jobs. Actual, real jobs. How dare you? How dare you hire poor people, you rich white male? How dare you fight crime? How dare you give money to charity? How dare you fund the police in this crime-ridden city? How dare you give them means to arrest dangerous criminals? How dare you lock dangerous criminals in prison? You monster!
How dare you? How dare you?
Okay.